A lot of us consider Spyro to be part of our childhood, but if you didn't play it, no worries. It's just that you might as well have been a child soldier. Spyro Year of the Dragon was the last good Spyro game. There was this Degeneracy, then a gritty reboot by Zack Snyder. At least it can't get any worse than this. Oh wow, it did! How impressive! Year of the Dragon starts with dragons sleeping. Then a bunch of rhinos show up, led by a rabbit. And they steal their eggs. How many eggs do you think that is? 13? Maybe 14? No, that's 150. Spyro is the only one that can go after them, because he can fit through the hole. They have castles and shit, yet they haven't invented spades. Welcome to the first hub world. The rabbit tells you, "We've hidden all the eggs, Spyro, you will never be able to find them. Or you might, the hiding spots are pretty shitty." In her defense though, she had 3 minutes to hide 150 eggs. First level is Sunny Villa, a Roman themed level. As a kid I thought it was ancient Greece. So yes, that's right. I was once human garbage. Therefore I have decided that I have always been an adult. The game's level structures are: character sets up a scenario. Our mayor has been kidnapped. Then you walk a couple of meters. I was a kidnapped egg. Repeat 40 times. On every new hub world you will find this socialist propaganda that is guarding a prisoner of war. But he will sell them to you and tells you that you can do anything you want with them. He is one sick bear. The first POW is Sheela. She is a kangaroo, so you expect her homeworld to be like Australia. But it's actually like Austria. Get it? These guys are just way too crazy for me. On a side note, Australia has lots of awesome and interesting animals, yet they made their national animals these fucking dude bros. But that's not really relevant to Spyro. Next level is a weather level. Wait, a weather level? We are 3 levels in and you're already running out of ideas. That's not how suns are made. That's not how rain is made. That's not how clouds, well, close enough. Then a volcano. Up until now every place has had like a story. That ends now. Spyro. Go from point A to point B. Good job, Spyro. Here's your collectible, you fucking... lizard. Waterworld. This fella's friends stole a government vehicle and then destroyed it, and now he wants me to save them. That's not gonna happen. They seem pretty damn guilty. There's even a side mission where you partake in a terrorist attack. Seals are supposed to destroy the terrorists, not join them. When you finished all the levels you are given a vehicle to travel to the next area. Spyro has never been in this world before, so how can he navigate? Cutscene. We see the leader of the rhinos being angry. I tried to stop him, but he's not afraid of anything. Afraid? What are you talking about? We have like 7 death squads or something. What did you try to do? Like, spook him? So she disfigures a rhino and turns him into this creature. Why can't we just fly past him? Dead. Welcome to the second hub world, Midday Garden. Seeing the pattern? Me neither. First level here is a nice level. Every character so far has complained about these rhinos taking over, but not these guys. Could it have something to do with them placing cannons everywhere? Probably. Violence solves everything. Our new companion is a penguin, but he can fly? I know Spyro games aren't supposed to be realistic, but you've gone too far. Mr. Insomniac, you're out of order! Night Swamp. You meet these creatures that the game says are fireflies. I disagree. In several levels you come across the bear again, and he has taken over a bunch of government contracts, but will fail them for a small fee. It's very odd realizing your favorite childhood game takes a stand against the private sector. The next place is... wait, what kind of theme is this? Judging from the architecture and the animals, I'm guessing this is an Irish level. By the way, China switched to communism, yet they kept their national animals to be these morons, even though they already have something called a red Panda. Don't know what those look like, and this is not really relevant to Spyro. Every level has minigames, and some of them are really hard, but then you think, oh wait, I was 7 back then, they are probably easy now. Like hell they are! Seriously, when I was 7 I must have had the patience of a Buddhist monk. Spyro, we built a statue for the queen, but she hated it. Let's destroy it. That'll show her. You see, this makes no sense. If she hated it, destroying it would be a favor. This map has a skate park, which is really fun. They actually used scripts and animations from the Tony Hawk series. I haven't actually found any proof of that statement, but it's not like you were gonna look it up. Now we have a helicopter and cutscene. They are angry about Spyro. Fortunately, yesterday a rhino was looking at rhino things. Then he saw one of those trainers hate him ads. He clicked it and what do you know? Hardest boss in the game. Third hub world. We will never know why the water doesn't flow through the portals. First level is another ice level. Our fire attack gets changed to a frost attack. We are now killing rhinos using hypothermia. We are going to give this bird a cardiac arrest just so we can get some money. Symbolism. New companion, a Yeti. This is what he looks like on the European cover. What the fuck is that? Companion minigames just gets worse and worse. It's like, oh, this is the worst. No, this is the worst. No, this... No. No! Yes, the boxing match is in fact the worst. And yes, I know this place makes you just yearn for some haggis. After you've gathered some eggs, there is a cutscene where this fella gets captured. Then the rabbit explains to him that they need dragons or else all magic will disappear, which makes sense. We have no dragons, we have no magic. She says that long ago in this world there was nothing but white trees and everlasting dragons. Might have gotten something mixed up, but the point is the sorceress banished the dragons because of dracophobia. The last lake level is a pirate level. This fella wants you to follow him to get his treasure. You will never guess what the treasure is. It's the Ark of the Covenant. The guy's face melts off. It's the goriest thing ever put in a children's video game. Yay, rocket! Yay, cutscene! The sorceress is like, I'm going to kill every single dragon and rip their wings off. And the rabbit is like, wait. Are we the baddies? By the way, now we know that dinosaurs were birds, not lizards, and dragons are a mix between dinosaurs and birds. Does that mean dragons are actually birds squared? Not really relevant to Spyro, unless... No, that's a bat, and dragons are not bats. After the bat is dead, the rabbit rescues the cheetah, and is a good guy now. No you're not, you bloody carrot eater. You turned an innocent man into this. That is some serious Mengele shit. Welcome to the fourth and last hub world. We need 100 eggs to face the last boss, the sorceress. I already have that, so... Monkey. How did you get here? I never rescued you. That was easy and okay. To get the real ending, we need to collect every single gem and every single egg. First you get your money back from the bear. Do you guys think that if we wouldn't have rescued the companions, he would have eaten them? I mean, he is a bear. I only have 107 eggs, so I might as well show the remaining levels. Monkey, were you... This is weird. I'm not having this. On this level you're a Tomb Raider, and at the end you meet another popular PlayStation character. You will never guess which one. Yep, Gran Turismo. In this world wizards have turned all the animals into crystals. That's fucked up. You're a monster. I hate the dinosaur cowboy level because why should I, as a superior dragon, spend time with these sub-lizards? What's up with video games in ancient Egypt? Have you guys ever noticed that Prince of Egypt is essentially the same as Footloose? Why set a movie in ancient Egypt and rip off Footloose? Actually, fuck this game. I'm using the exploit to get the remaining eggs and money. After hard work and no cheats, I have 1,200 more gems than you can actually get. Welcome to the super bonus round. Supposedly this is where the sorcerer keeps all her money, and currently it's being looted. But because we defeated her, it's our god-given right to take all her shit. You'd expect Spyro to give it back to the people she took it from, but no, he has been corrupted by greed. As you get money, you unlock minigames. First there's a submarine game. Even though the war is over, we still send some more rhinos to their icy deaths. Then there's a snowboard game, and beating that one is beyond the laws of physics. Then finally, the sorceress is alive! Not anymore, should have fled to Argentina. Spyro Year of the Dragon is pretty good, but it's way too political to be enjoyable, and that is the Kilian experience.